Alright. Let's get this party started. Desk is too short. There we go. No one wants short desk. Let's let the internet know we're live. Alright, looks like the microphone's on and working. We'll see. Who knows? What were we working on? We were... oh yeah, we were getting user info for GitHub. Essentially, it looks like we're done here, right? Get user info, set our headers, our accept and our authorization header. The authorization header is just whatever the bearer token is that GitHub gives us back. We do a request to GitHub's hard-coded user endpoint. This is just getting the user information about the current access token's user. Then we check to see if the status code is a success status. We grab status, grab the code of status, and that'll return whether it is a success or is failure or something else. If it's good, then we're going to grab the body off of the response. We are going to convert it using the user response of YoJSON, which we wrote at the very end of the stream last week, or last Monday, whenever it was. And if it's okay, then we're going to return the user object, which is this thing. Otherwise, we're going to say that we failed to unwrap the user object. Or if the response code is bad, we're going to say just failed to retrieve the user in general. Cool. So we need to take this and we need to go to our GitHub MLI. And we need to expose this. Get user info. That's going to take a string, which is the token, and it's going to return, let's see, user response. Oh, it's not even a tuple. What am I doing? User response. Result lwt.t. Right. Expects 2 arguments, but was applied only 1. What? Are you sure? Where's our user response? Up. Whoops. Up. Oh, wait. Undo. Close one. Not sure what I did there. Up, 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 up. Up. Where are you? User response. There you are. Here's a big one. User response. Yeah, it should be all this. We have our GitHub plan. Oh, we still need to figure out this situation because user type's going to come as something else. I don't remember how we tell that it comes in as something else though. We get hard hard to build the user type, but that sounds painful. Alright. So wait, why does this think it needs to wait? Okay, user LWT return. Stack empty. Well, that's because I wasn't trying to push that. User response. String. Wait. String. User response LWT. Takes a string. It returns a user response LWT. Well, it returns a result LWT. Actually, it could also be a string. Is that my problem here? Should this be user response, comma, string? No. Unbound type constructor, user response. Oh, well, that's, yeah. Accurate. Actually, we need this too. Grab all this stuff. Does it all have to go in here? Yeah, I think it does. Token response. GitHub plan, this stuff. Yeah, okay, everything's happy now. Alright, so it can be user response or string. Just not sure why it's a tuple like this. Yeah, anyway, we can figure that out. Actually, let's ask, no, we're not gonna do that. Alright, so we've got user info is now available by passing a string. I feel like I want a, is this how this works? If I do it like this, will I get a doc string? Retrieves the currently authenticated users details information. So if I go to main, I jump down here and I do, oh, you got the access token, woo. If I do GitHub dot, oh wait, I still have to build this. Whoa, does not match the interface. Hello. The first module type is not included in the second. Precision type GitHub client. Value get user info is required but not provided. What? Is it in Savvy? Nope, not that one. Nope. GitHub client, okay. GitHub MLI, subset that this is not here, but this is here. Did I misspell it? Wait, do I have to? Yeah, okay. Grab this. Put this here. Signature mismatch. Wait, is this not supposed to have this? Maybe I was just right the first time. let's see what the signature mismatch situation is that we've got going on. Take a quick look. Token response, user response string result is not included in user info string, user response string result. Wait, token response. Where's token response come from? Oh, of course. Because we aren't using a string, we're using a token. Because we have to take the access token to be able to get stuff from people. Okay, so that's working. And now, whoops, hello. Nope, don't undo that. Token response. Wow, my typing is just not working this morning. I'm struggling. But we build. So now if we go back to main, where to go? Right here. Right here. Then I can do GitHub. Wait, how do I? Yeah. I could do get user info and then I could take token. I mean, that's gonna be mad because it's not the right way to use that, but anyway, it works. That's what's important. Okay. So, if I got that wired in correctly, let's update this. Both of those, whoops. Okay. Bad GitHub. Don't steal my password. It's all asterisks. So we added the GitHub module. And then we want to go back to our OCaml landing. OCaml landing. No, that's... and we vendored. Oh, or we vendored Savvy. What if I just get rid of vendor? Just gone. OPAM install Savvy. Should tell me it's already installed. Wait, why is it not already installed? June build. Savvy not found. Wait, which switch am I on? 1511. Oh, I'm not on the Savvy demo switch. That's why. OPAM switch. Wait, which one? Savvy demo. OPAM switch. Savvy demo. It's the switch 2. Come on. Okay. Switch. So if I do Dune build here, now TieXML is not installed. OPAM install TieXML. Cool, done. Sweet. Everything is working as expected. So now we can do end them. the new. We actually had to vendor it in to get the stuff from GitHub, otherwise I have to go through the OPAM release process again. Well, we'll go back. Oh my goodness, I cannot spell switch to save my life. Alright, OPAM eval. Hello? Copy? Paste? Oh my goodness. There we go. Alright. OPAM switch with one eye. Cool, cool. Doing build should fail on Savvy. Cool. So then we create a vendor directory. And then we go into vendor. And then we grab Savvy, which I have conveniently closed. Thanks, past Sam. We're going to copy this. We're going to get clone in here. Boop. There we go. Alright, so now we come back into here and we go to main. Everyone's losing their mind. Unbound module. I just built you. None of this is unbound. Stop being such a worry wart. There we go. Alright. So here's where we do all of our stuff. Here's where we do our request. But now we should be able to skip all of this, right? We should be able to go right here. Oh wait, now we have to handle the errors. That's what we didn't do. We need to do error handling in Savvy. Okay. Sorry, I had to change the ad frequency. It just keeps popping up ads, and I'm like, just stop. I wouldn't have even applied to become an affiliate if I'd known that we're just gonna run constant ads now. All right. So we want this. We need to get rid of all this. We need to find a way to. We'll figure this out in a second. So we'll replace this with GitHub dot get user info. We'll take our, what is it, token? Yeah, token. So this should return let's user details equal that in, actually let's move this up here because this is going to be better here. So access token logged in, yes, typo should replace with expression. No, it needs to, right, it's got to return a response. So actually, what did I delete? Let's put all this back for a second. Oh, it ends in a redirect. Okay. So let's do this up here. Let's not break all that just yet. Let's do GitHub. That way I can keep my mind focused. Oh, it's focused. So we do, what the heck? Let user deets equals GitHub user information. Great. So then we can do something like, I don't actually think I care about token type. Let's do, actually what's in? Let's double check that. What is in that? Okay, we want what is this stuff? Actually, this one's probably the better one. Octocat, that's the login. Is that the username essentially then? There's not a username one. Name. Okay, possible. Twitter username. Huh. Feels like it's probably login that I want then. Let's grab login. Let's see, username. And we'll do user deets dot login. What? Unbound record field login. But that's hello? This is what we return. We return a user response, right? User response of your JSON takes the JSON, returns a user. Oh wait, do we have to like? Oh, did we just do this all wrong? Is this user deets comma error? What do you think this is? Why is there no login property? User deets. Is that? Oh, is it an LWT? Hold on. Yeah, it's an LWT. So we need to do %LWT here. And then, yeah, wait, no, still? Really? What? Oh. Okay, now it actually does have the error. What in the world? What are you talking about? Why can't I access this record field? Are there other ones? Like, am I name? No. Domain name? That's a module. That's not even a. What are the field? There's contents. All modules. No helpful information at all. This should be login. We gotta figure out why this will not let me have it. Oh, I just probably need to do a match, don't I? Same thing I'm doing up here. To exchange code for token. It goes through here. Token result matches. Yeah, okay. So we could instead do this GitHub token and then do this guy to convert it out of an LWT into something useful. User deets, user result, and then we do that. We do match user results, result with okay user deets begin. And after all of this, type error message. I basically just want all this. Okay, now I want to format all this so it looks nice. I feel like that did not make it look nice. That instead made everything uglier. Alright, pattern match earned what? Not exhaustive. None? It should be okay, right? None. I'm missing something. I've got to begin. Do I have an end? I don't have an end. That's my problem. End. Okay, so let me come up here and then we can clean this up a little. Oh, there we go. Alright, this pattern matching is not exhaustive either. Okay, so it's not matched. Error. Wait, what are you talking about? It's literally right here. This match case is unused. Hello? What? Is this indent related? Where did this error match? Where did this one come from? I have 2 error matches. Do I have an okay? I've got an okay and an okay. Error and error. Begin. Does this take me to end? Ooh. Let's take this stuff out after all. Whoops. Yeah. And then let's just get rid of all this. We don't need any of this anymore. And then right here we're just gonna put actually let's just grab this and we'll put it here. Okay, now we're back to match case being unused. Alright, let's reformat everything that way. When it tells us things aren't used, we can see, oh yeah, okay, you're all broken. Don't do that. This pattern matching. So I've got some, and I've got none. I've got this end. Some has a begin. So if I take this percent, it takes me to that end. Oh, stop. If I take this begin, which is my other sum, takes me here to the end. Good, expected. I think I'm missing an end. I feel like I'm definitely missing an end. This has a begin, that ends there. There should be an end here. Alright. We figured it out. Format, everything looks good again. Alright, so now we're getting userdeets.login. Cool, we've got our stuff. I hate doing all this unwrapping. I gotta figure out a better way. That's just super annoying. Alright. We're not gonna deal with this failed user lookup. We've already got a better version of that. Alright. if we have any issues, we just take them to the error page. And the error page is not, this is main. The error page, oh, there's no route for the error page. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So we've got, we'll just generate an error page with our little code parameter not found, state parameter not found, or the error message that came back from Savvy in these cases, which should be enough. So we set session field access token, scopes probably is useless. Username is sort of this login value, whatever that is. I feel like we could do avatar URL as well. That could be an interesting one to grab, just to display on the screen to make it look a little fancier. So maybe get rid of scopes. Do avatar URL. And then just user deets dot avatar URL. This expression has type JSON URI. You're right, it sure does. So let's do JSON URI dot toString. Cool. Alright, now we've got their username and their picture along with their access token and the value that we set in our session that says that they're logged in. That way we can gate them as they go through the app, make sure they're not going anyplace they're not supposed to. And yeah. Alright, so then we come back to our main page, login main page. How do we get session information? We should get it from the request, right? I bet you we just get it right from the request. Yeah, because we have to pass the request in. So take main, go ahead and grab the request off of here after all. Just slap that in there. Go back up here, accept a request. And then we'll do let's see, let avatar equals dream.get session field. Is that what it is? Value from the request session field avatar URL. Whoops. Okay, hold on. What is it? It's set session field. There's not a get session field? Hello? Counter. Session. Oh, let's look at our middleware. Where's our middleware? Right here. Session field. Request. Ah, okay. Gotta pass it request. Or else it doesn't know what to do with that. Alright. So we've got that. Got that. And then we'll just slap an image on the screen somewhere. I guess right next to this A tag. That seems fine. So we'll do an image. We'll give it the attribute of ASRC. I don't need that. Nope. BS. You're right. Avatar. I don't think it needs anything in there. Nope. This expression has type src URI, alt URI, HTML types image, but an expression was expected of type div hr hrl. This. Oh, is it just that I need to do this? Nope. does want this. But why is it not happy? Let's read that error message more closely. The expression was expected of type this ELT, but we got image ELT. Do we have any examples with images in them? Can we just ask Gemini? Is it just this? Is it the avatar needs to be, avatar's a string? Does it need to be a URI? Screenshot type URI, alt URI, SRC attribute, type, image attribute. Oh, hold on. Oh, I'm not even using it. I'm using TyXML. Never mind. I'm using TyXML. So use that for the template. Option was okay, yeah, it's just expecting a URI. URI dot of string avatar. I can't believe I'm going to solve this before the AI. Dang it. Never lucky. There's no constructor with, oh. Maybe closer. Nope, still wrong. This expression is type URI option, but an expression was expected of type URI. What? URI option? Why is this URI option? URI of string? What is this? No way. That what? Still doesn't work. It's still URI option. Second variant type does not allow tags. SRC. Are they using a SRC? Oh no, it's not using an a. It's using. Okay. This is weird, but let's do it this way. SRC. We do this. And then we grab this. Put this here. And we just get rid of all of this for now. And then does it need the alt? Still bad. URI option. What on earth are you talking about? Why does it have a URI option? What type is this? I know I need it down here. What type do you? Dream session fields. Oh. Ah. I'm really starting to hate how frequently I forget about options. So it's option dot value. Right? Was that how I just do this? Type default URI. Oh, I've got to have a default. Default, just nothing, just whatever. This version has type alt URI. What are you talking about? So this is just mad that this isn't a Does it need the alt? Is it possible that it needs the alt? I mean, I'd be fine with it needing the alt. Ah, it just needed the alt. Okay. So this is not necessary. Okay, so that's going to get the avatar field from the session and attempt to display it on the page. Let's just directly underneath or to the right, I don't remember. Doesn't matter, let's do a text block. Let's do a p tag, no. Span, let's do a span. I don't actually want to give it any attributes right now. I do, however, want it to have some text, and I need to do the same shenanigans with their username. And this should be username, right? Username. Default. So username. Put that there. But too many arguments. What? I was just going to do the exact same thing I did here, and it did not work. Oh. Put this back in, because I might actually want to give this attributes at some point. Alright, let's see. First, do we build? We do not build. Unused value declaration. Unused value let star. Oh, I don't use it anymore, huh? Okay. Okay, let's just comment it out for now. So we do that, everything builds. Alright, so I gotta take this off the screen so I can put my GitHub secret in here. And then text editor, open up notes to myself. Grab this secret. Right quit. Build that. And do an exec. OCaml landing. Okay, now we come back to our infinite storage. Alright, we're logged out. Took us back, so we log in with GitHub. It goes through failed to unwrap user object. Oof. You hate to see it. Can I see what comes back from the network? Try to go here. Doesn't work. Log in with GitHub. Authorize. Headers 302 found. Get the callback with the state. State's there. Got the access token. Make a request to GitHub user. Gets a 200. Okay. Well, let's see what's going on in Savvyland / GitHub. Gets a 200, it said. Failed to unwrap user objects. This is the error we're hitting. So it's trying to do this, and it's getting an error. And it's possible it's because of this, right? Because I had one called type. Let's see. This will be a quick one that we can drop in Gemini, hopefully. I have an OCaml program that is using YoJSON to unwrap a response from GitHub into a struct. The response from GitHub returns a value called type, which I cannot use because type is a reserved word. Below is my type declaration. Fix it so that it handles a response called type and maps it into a field that I already added called user type. Let's see if we can figure it out. I think I have to do, I really don't want to, but it kind of feels like I'm going to have to do sort of this write my own to YoJSON function. Oh. That'd be super easy if I could just have that. Is it really that easy? Doing build. Doing exec. Let's come back to take me back to login. Attempt to log in. Failed to unwrap user object. Is there a better error message? If I go back to Savvy and go to GitHub and then come to the bottom, here's our error message. Oh, we can actually return the error, I guess. That seems cute. Let's try that. Log in. Click on that. GitHub.user response. Okay. But like, what? What's happening? That's just not like not a helpful error message. GitHub. Return error message. Body string. So we unwrap everything. Maybe we just need to print this out really quick and just make sure that it's what we think it is. Hey Yarrow, nice to see your typing. Body string. Let's see if that helps. Try that. So close to just having a picture on the page. Alright, so here's what came back. This looks good. Looks like we got what we were expecting, so why is it mad? Let's just grab this. And let's see if there's something wrong with this. Everything looks like avatar URL has that. Savvy / GitHub. Back here. Actually, let's go right. Let's do right here. I've just got this bunch of junk. So I've got login, ID, node ID, oops, avatar URL, avatar ID, URL, HTML URL. So far this seems right. Follower URL. Gists URL, starred URL, subscriptions URL. Man, there's a lot of URLs. Repos URL, events URL, received events URL, type. There's that illustrious type field. Site admin, false. Name, Sam Huckabee Company. Blog. I mean, that's not, okay, sure. Location, email, hireable, not hireable. Great. Notification email. Public repos, public gists, followers. I do not have very many followers on GitHub. To be expected, I suppose. Total private repos. Disk usage, collaborators, two-factor authentication, plan. Plan, yeah, just looks normal. Base. Private repo. And it's all done. Everything looks right. I guess I've got some nulls that I maybe wasn't expecting. Email, hireable, bio. Let's drop that in Gemini. Also handle if email, hireable, bio, or notification email are null. don't even know if there's anything that needs to happen. It might just be a default thing. Option type. Just make them options where they could potentially be something else. I mean, I could try it. We could definitely try it. Where was that? That was email. That's a string option. Hireable is a bool option. Bio was a string option. And what was the other one? Wait. Notification email. I don't have a notification email in here. Am I missing a field? Is there more fields? Oh no. I really do not want to go through these. Login ID, node ID. Login ID, node ID. Avatar URL. Avatar URL, Gravatar ID, URL. Avatar, Gravatar URL. Next should be HTML. HTML. Followers, following. HTML, followers, following. Just starred subscriptions. Just starred subscriptions. Organizations, repos, events. Organizations, repos, events. Received events URL. Type user view type. Yes, user type. Oh, I've got a user view type here. User view type. Strong. String. I don't know. I guess it's just a string. User view type. Site admin name company. Site admin name company. Blog location. Blog location. Email hireable bio. Email hireable bio. Twitter username. Public repos and gists. Twitter username. Oh, notification email. That is public repos and gists. Oh, this is the other one that could be an option. Followers following created at updated at. Followers following created updated. Private gists total and owned private. Private gist total and owned private. Disk usage and collaborators. Disk usage collaborators. Two-factor auth and plan. Factor auth and plan. Plan has, plan's up here, namespace, private repos, collaborators. Namespace, private repos, collaborators. Okay. I think we have all the fields now. I'm not sure why these extra fields exist, or why GitHub doesn't document them, or why YoJSON doesn't handle them. Maybe YoJSON does. Maybe this will fix nothing. Impossible to know until we try it. Whoa. What is this? Oh, we have to update the... Not that. GitHub ML. That means now I have to do this. Go mod, grab that. No, don't do that. Try again. Come down here, grab that, and then go to GitHub MLI and put it in here. Cool. Alright. June exec, camel, landing. Here we go. Let's see if this is in fact the problem. this, gets that. Whoa, it all worked. And it's my face. Nice. Alright. Log out. My avatar. My username. Cool. That feels super brittle that I have to know the exact shape for Yo.json. There's got to be some sort of way that I can like handle fields that get added later, right? I kind of want to just go read the Yo.json docs. Handle unexpected fields. This is whatever. Where's Yo.json? Yo.json. Help wanted. Maybe we should come work on Yo.json. That could be fun. I could enjoy that. Oh man, it's time for breakfast though. Alright, well we got this working. Not that, this. Alright. Got this working. We got the users. This is the avatar of whoever has logged in. And this is their username. We can clean this up a little bit. Maybe we host this somewhere. It's just like a way to show that it works. Still need to come up with a logo for Savvy. But you know, one step at a time. All right, we need to very quickly though grab what we did here and move it into real Savvy. Let's go back over here, GitHub. Let's grab here. Stash that in there. And then let's grab it again. And let's go to our MLI file. And we'll update it here as well, because that's very important. Make sure everything builds still good. Alright, so we've got that. The other thing we changed in here down at the bottom was printing this, which we don't care about, and we did the message, which I don't think we actually care about either. Alright, so we can clear that. We can come back over here. We can do a get status, get add, get commit, fix the user response parsing, missing fields. Push that up. Do that. Come back over here. Go to vendor, Savvy, and then do get reset dash hard, and get pull. Cool. Now we should be able to hopefully do and build. Yep. And then I should be able to. Why did I up arrow this? Ah, there it is. I should be able to refresh, which should take me back to login. I should log in with GitHub, and everything still works. Yes! Alright. We did it. And that's probably going to have to be it for today. Logout still works? Good. Alright. We've got it though. We've got some user information retrieved. We'll have to clean this page up, but then I think we're going to have to start thinking about how we deploy an OCaml app. I've used fly.io in the past, but it's just so finicky, and my experiences with it so far have just been that the uptime is not good, or at least not with OCaml. Maybe it's, I mean, it could be me. Totally possible that it's me, but whenever I hosted whenever there, it just would go down. In fact, I think it's down now. Yeah, whenever it's down now. Totally dead. Thanks. So we'll have to figure that out. It might be interesting to build our own deployment platform, even if something just kind of simple. It would be really cool to have like a Next.js, like a Vercel style deployment place for an OCaml app, assuming that it's using a really specific structure. I think that's what Vercel really did right. I mean, they did a lot of things right, but one of their key things I think that they did really well was start by saying it has to be a Next.js app. It's got to look in this really specific way. It's got to have these files, because then they save themselves a lot of heartache as they move forward. So maybe we can do something like that. It'd be nice to be able to deploy an OCaml app faster, and that way we could deploy our demo app. And then, yeah. The other goal is that I want to get Savvy to support all of the same social providers that Laravel's Socialite does. So that's going to mean we need to access, or we need to be able to, I think it's GitHub, GitLab, right here, there it is. Yeah, Facebook, X, LinkedIn, Google, GitHub, we got that one, GitLab, Bitbucket, and Slack. So those 8 are the big 8. We already have one that they don't have, which is we have a generic OIDC or generic OAuth 2 capabilities. So that's cool. I'm hoping to be able to leverage the generic one that we've built to maybe get some of these. So I thought that for GitHub too, and then I didn't use it for GitHub. But also because GitHub just has a lot of like hard-coded stuff. I don't know though. We'll figure that out. I need to go eat breakfast and then go to my real job. So it has been fun, and I will see you all around the internet. All right, see ya.